I'm Lama Karma Chötso, and I am the resident teacher and the director of a Tibetan Buddhist center in Miami, Florida called Kagyu Shedrup Chöling. And here, as you can see, we have built 4 Tibetan stupas. This is what we would like also to do in Peru. I am directing the project of building the very first stupa in Peru. We are building one large stupa which is already partly completed and constructed. It's on the east side of the Andes, and it's in a place, it's San Martin province, and that province at one point in the 80s and 90s was a place where the terrorist group called the Shining Path had a stronghold there. So the stupa that the Peruvian Sangha has chosen to build in this place is called the Stupa of Reconciliation. And reconciliation is very important in Peru and has been for the last 20 years in terms of bringing everything back to normal after the years of terrorism. The stupa is a traditional Indian and Tibetan Buddhist structure that represents the mind of the Buddha and is designed to harmonize, purify, and enhance the elements of an environment and the beings that inhabit it.
Stupa represents Buddha's mind. Statue represents Buddha's body. The text represents Buddha's speech. And stupa represents Buddha's mind. The shape of stupa, right from the ground all the way to the top, if one explains very clearly, if one knows how to explain from the text, then all the qualities and the definition of a Buddha is represented by the shape of the stupa.
Stupas were built in India and Tibet as reliquaries of positive energy, as objects of homage for the accumulation of merit, as sources of balance to guard against natural disasters such as earthquakes and storms, and to create a protective barrier of sanity and positive energy in the face of aggression and destruction. So the stupa is being built on a hill. In the valley is a small village called Rumizapa, and the closest town is actually called Lamas. So we thought that was very auspicious, and that's where the land was given to the Kagyu Sangha in Peru to be able to build a stupa. One of the things that has been a difficulty in getting the stupa built is the road that goes up this side of a hill. In Florida, it would be a mountain. So this road is very difficult, and we have had to rebuild the road once, and now we are going to try to rebuild it again and make it an even better road so that the farmers that have their crops in the fields around the stupa property will also benefit from having this road, and we will be able to actually get trucks up to the top of the hill in order to continue construction.
Whoever sees it will have a positive feeling. And wherever the stupa is, there will be a positive energy. And that is what we need today. Positive energy means so many things: wisdom, knowledge, compassion, kindness, love, all these things. So may stupa will benefit all of you.
Anyone who lays even one brick in the building of a stupa or donates in order for that one brick to be laid for the stupa accumulates an inconceivable amount of merit. Thank you so much, and we look forward to your participation in this noble spiritual aspiration to finish the very first stupa built in Peru.